Welcome to another video. I just came out today. It's currently 3 p.m, just after daylight savings, so it's kind of like the equivalent of 2 p.m. a few days ago, but either way I've got about 4 hours till it gets dark. As you can see, I'm not exactly prepared for fishing because I mainly just came out here just to get out of the house. I've been sitting inside all day. Just wanted to get out, sort of chill out at the river for a minute, see what it looked like, because we got opening day on Friday, which is pretty exciting, and wanted to have a sort of a general idea of how the rivers and things are settling in after a whole lot of rain we just had. Whilst it is up and pumping, it's actually very fishable in terms of colour. Like, this is pretty much the ideal colour for me this time of year in this river. I'll see if I can get you some polarising lens on there. So I don't know if that made a difference for you guys, but yeah, the river's looking actually pretty nice. I've actually tied up a bunch of flies this morning to use in the upcoming weeks. A bunch of chick nymphs, barbless stuff, some smaller stuff, little sort of unweighted nymphs, heron copperies, coachies, and a bunch of little humpies and things, little dryers. So this is a weird time of year for me because, or for all, you know, anglers, because it's the one time of year that you have both dry flies and egg flies in the box at the same time. So it's kind of a transition. So you never know what's going to happen. By looking at the water today, I came out intending to chick nymph, and I don't see any reason why not. So I'm just going to chuck some waders on, rig up the chick nymph rod, and I'm going to get straight into it. Stay tuned, should be a fun little afternoon session. Alright guys, like 20 minutes later, I'm all set up. Took a bit longer than I wanted, but hey. So I guess I'll show you the flies I'm starting with. I'm chick nymphing, or short line nymphing. I've got 8-pound fluorocarbon, this real thin, expensive stuff. Hopefully it works. I've got a dropper here with a little size 14 barbless jig hook, little 2mm bead, and it's a little purple tufted tail, sort of like a prince nymph with a purple tuft for the tail. Then I got about, I don't know, 40 centimeters of the same line. Then I got a 4.5mm gold tungsten bead with some lead in it. It's like a size 10 long shank barbless, and it's not a jig hook, it's just a big barbless long shank hook, and that's a pheasant tail with lead inside it. So those are the two flies I'm starting with. A little shiny pink prince nymph and a big old nasty gold bead pheasant tail, and I am fishing barbless. So I guess I am really getting into this chick nymphing thing after all. So I don't know if it's very helpful to show you those flies, seeing as how I generally change flies very often as a fly fisherman. I usually go through a lot of different patterns and stuff through the day to see what's working. But that's just the flies that I'm starting out with here, because I'm being a little bit optimistic and thinking I'm probably going to get away with fishing more small natural stuff and not having to fish worms or eggs or anything bright and nasty, you know, big and nasty. I'm fishing a lot more finesse than I really should hope for, but there's a fish sitting in front of me. As I say that, I just saw a fish in the shallows, a very small one, but it's a fish. Let's see if I can't sight fish him. Good luck casting a chick nymph rig, by the way. He just ate something off the surface. He's coming after my flies. He didn't eat them. Small little rainbow, but a fish. It's in there. He didn't eat them. He just ate something right near the surface. Dude, good luck sight fishing in water like this with a chick nymph rod. Small rainbow sitting sort of in the shallows, but that's pretty close. Yep, I had him. I had a different fish. Dude, how do you cast this rig accurately? I had a different fish. Are you kidding me? You had a look at that. Different fish. Again, there's like a couple of small ones in here. So one thing you really don't want to do when you're chick nymphing barbless like this is let the pressure come off, and I really didn't expect to hook that little fish I just hooked in front of that other fish. Yep, there's one. Keep pressure on, Ben. Don't let him come off. That's barbless. I must be fishing the right flies. He ate the little UV. It's on the jumps and stuff like that when they're going to get off, so I'm trying to keep pressure on here. This is going to be the first trout of the new net. I just bought a new net, so if I can land him, That'll be first fish of the new net. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Got him. Yes. Kind of a small fish for this size of net, but hey. Right, I'm gonna hold him up. He's just a little rainbow. I've seen, this is the third one I've actually laid eyes on today, so a couple of minutes in, not a bad little start. Awesome. Hey, I'll take it. Any way I can get it, I'll take it. There's another one. That was my literal next cast. Alright, so this is a similar fish to that last one. Oh, he just come off. Nice. I was kind of hoping it would come off. So the average size today, this afternoon, the average size fish should be about a quarter pound, like real small rainbows. But you get the odd bigger one, as well as, oh, there's one. You get the odd bigger rainbow, like I'm saying maybe 2 pounder, as well as sometimes if you're lucky you might just get a brown trout. This guy's jumping all over the show, which is not ideal because that's how you end up getting fish that throw the hooks. I'm just trying to keep pressure, just to keep that hook in his mouth, because I haven't fished barbless for quite a while. You got to get back into it. This guy's a little bit better too. I've hooked a lot of fish in this run so far, man. And that's the merit of chick nymphing, is you hook a lot of fish. Even if you don't land them all, you hook a lot. Epic. Loving this big net. It's got a really nice comfy foam handle. This is the new Black Magic net that I've seen. And the handle's like this big comfy as super light foam thing. It's so nice to hold. That's a nice little dude. Chill out, dude. Nice, epic. Fat little guy. Just gonna send him back. Cool. And I think he ate the prince nymph. So they are going nuts for that little princey. It's a little size 14 barbless jig hook, and it's got black body, gold wire, gold bead, little tuft of purple on top and bottom. A little bit of spit coming in, a little bit of rain. I'm expecting it to rain properly, like it's definitely raining about 100 meters that way, like fully raining. So I'm expecting to get pretty wet. I've got the rain jacket and the waders, but the camera's probably going to get some water on the lens during some of this action, unfortunately. So I apologise if I can't keep the lens clean the whole time. That's just the reality of fishing in the rain on GoPro, but hopefully I can still get a little bit of action on the old camera for you guys, so stay tuned for that. That's actually a little bit better of a fish. Oh, he beached himself. Alright then. I'll get him in the net while I can. Nice. That's a slightly better rainbow, eh? Hopefully you guys saw some of that, because the storm just blew into us. Or whatever that... It's not quite a storm, but it's a nasty weather system blowing over us. It seems to be fairly sort of short-paced, I guess you'd say, or short-lived. So we should be back into things soon enough. Hopefully you guys can see some of this guy. Sorry if you can't, but hey, slightly better rainbow. Awesome. Oh, you dick, that was a good fish. Bugger. That's very unfortunate. That was a really nice, that was like a 3-pound rainbow, man. Smaller one, but it's a fish. Still a fish though, and fast current. Crikey, he jumped into the net mid-air. That's crazy. Nice fat rainbow. Cool. That's a nice little rainbow, 2-pounder. Not bad actually. Took a long time to hook him, I'll tell you what. Far out. Long time. Fish for ages between fish. Nice fish. Could be a brownie even. I'm pretty sure it's a rainbow, but I mean, there's a chance it's a brown. Haven't really seen it very well yet. Fighting super hard though. Nice rainbow. Yep, it's a nice rainbow. Yes, got him. That's a super nice bow on the big old pheasant tail. That's a good one. So fat. That's one of the fattest rainbows I've caught out of this river ever. Flies come out. Nice. Wow, fat as heck. Beautiful rainbow. Oh, off he goes. He's at least 2 pound. Super fat meatball. Here is the fly he ate, that big gold bead pheasant tail. Took a long time to hook up though. Been at least half an hour. Oh well. Good to find one eventually. That's all the light I've got today, all the daylight I've got, so I'm doing the walkout. It was pretty slow in this last stretch. Only hooked one fish in this last, I don't know, 400 meter stretch. So pretty slow through there, but the first sort of hour or so was pretty much every minute or two I was seeing a hook and fish. So it was pretty hot and fast action in the beginning, and then it sort of petered out a bit. So yeah, could have been better, could have been a lot worse for this stretch. Just to, you know, keep the channel a bit active. Bit of a placeholder video for a better one to come. So you guys hopefully should be seeing a decent video around about Sunday, just after opening day, or you know, maybe the Monday, we'll see. Stay tuned guys, thanks for watching, catch you on the next one.